So difficult names, long title. So core is a harvesting service. We harvest metadata records and full text PDFs from all over around the world, and we provide this information seamlessly to everyone who wants to access it and read it. But we also have this information ready and organized, and we provide an API and data DAOs for everyone who wants to take it and do something else of it. Now here we have a lot of numbers, we will have the facts, 170 API users. We have implemented recently the repositories dashboard, and so far we have the vast majority of our users are from the UK, but we plan to expand to other countries around the world. We have a very big number of repositories and an even bigger number of journals. We also harvest the directory of open access journals. We have material in many languages, and we have a very big number of metadata records, as you can see. So I said 836, yeah, it's 8 in this number, and we also have about 3 million full text records. And this past Christmas, in the joyful spirit of the holidays, we wanted to see how far we would get if we had printed all the core papers, like full text outputs, in A3 paper, and then we calculated the distance that these papers would take if we would put them one right next to the other one, and then this would take us 1/3 to the moon. So our goal at some point is to get directly to the moon. But don't be afraid, because we are never going to kill all these trees and print all these papers. Everything is going to be virtually and in our calculations only. So as I said, recently we have launched the Repositories dashboard, and this is a tool designed mainly for repository managers. In the past, we were getting some repository managers who were a little bit skeptic, giving content to core, and we also had some concerns regarding the quality of the metadata, and repository managers are the people who know best the collections, and we're not the ones who know best their collections. So we wanted to give them access to their own content, and we wanted to make the process very fast and grant them also our thankfulness for offering the content for us to be harvested. So with the dashboard, we decided to do the RIOXX implementation. The RIOXX metadata is an existing metadata application profile that helps mainly the UK repository managers, but also this extends in other European countries as well, to discover which outputs are compliant with funders' policies within the repository collection. So I'm going to stop here, and Matteo, who is the technical developer for, he's going to explain a little bit how we did the whole infrastructure.
So we integrate RIOXX in our harvesting pipeline. This is our simple design of our harvesting pipeline. Every circle is one of the tasks we execute. There are more than 10 tasks, so it was difficult to put them all together in a slide, but as you can see, the main tasks that are affected by the RIOXX integration was the first one, that is metadata download. So before we were using the Dublin core format for downloading everything. When RIOXX was introduced, now we prefer, if it's possible in the repositories they have it, to use directly RIOXX. This means that in the next step, in the metadata extraction, we understand and we collect all the information that RIOXX is adding to the records that were in OIRDC. And then, further down the pipeline, we do another task, a new task, that is about checking the compliance of the records against the RIOXX guidelines. The compliance right now we do is a checking, XML checking, so we check the content type and the presence of the content by the RIOXX guidelines, but we don't check the actual content, what's inside. So we don't check the quality of the content as the RIOXX website does, as the sample in the RIOXX website are. But still, we implemented in the dashboard, we implemented the RIOXX compliance. It is a new tab in the dashboard, and what it shows how the records for repository are compliant to the RIOXX guidelines. So you can see there's a basic one and the full one, and it could be, I think it would be really useful for the repository manager, is that you can click on show all messages, and you will see per each record what is missing and what you need to do to make it compliant with RIOXX. There's lots of room for improvement in integrating RIOXX. First of all, we had a really fruitful discussion with Paul, and he showed us that the code for the RIOXX checking is on GitHub, and we're planning to implement a full, thorough checking of the compliance directly integrated in core. And then we would like to aggregate these results, so having a all-over view of the whole UK about RIOXX compliance, and then feeding back these results either to RIOXX or to other funders that may be interested with it. And yes, that's what I said, to other funders. And after this, another nice bit of having RIOXX would be that using the RIOXX metadata, we will be able to integrate with other results, and using other services like Sherpa, like Orchid, we will be able to offer an enriched experience directly in the core display page in the API, using this new metadata that RIOXX is offering. That's it. If you have any comment or suggestion,